Hey guys, today we'll be discussing something about temporary tables. Now, this video is actually just an introduction to temporary tables, types of temporary tables, and a little bit of differences between them. What is a temporary table? In the next video, we'll be doing a script or regarding temporary tables. Now, temporary tables are very much similar to physical tables, which are present in the databases. For example, I have a database in my system by the name of PracticeDB. There are many tables in it. These tables are the permanent tables, the physically tables present physically in the database. The temporary tables are available in the system databases, in TempDB, and in temporary tables. Right now, we don't have any temporary tables. We'll just create that in this video. Now, there are two types of temporary tables. One is a local temporary table and the other is the global temporary table. Both of them serve the same purpose. The major difference between them is connection based. A local temporary table will be available in the connection in which it was created. If we create another connections, that local temporary table will not be available there. Let's do an example to explain this. Now, for example, I create a local temporary table. See, the syntax is totally same as we create a permanent table. The only difference here, you see the hash. When we want to create a local temporary table, we use a single hash, whereas when we want to create a global temporary table, we use two hashes. So let's create a local temporary table first. Single hash temp, let's make it students. I'll give two columns. One is ID and it's data type int. Then we have name, data type varchar. So let's create this table in this. Now see, if you'll see the, I think, one second. So we have created the local temporary table in this connection. Now let's open a new connection. Now in this connection, if we select the same local temporary table, let's take the name from the previous one, this one over here, it won't be available here. So this explains that the local temporary table which is created in this connection is available only in this connection. See, I hope that's clear with this example. Now let's check this where it's placed in the system databases, in TempDB, in temporary tables. So let's refresh it. In temp tables, we have here, see where we can see the local temporary table, temp students. Now, if we notice, there is a number suffix to it, 018. I'll explain what this is. Now, for example, in this connection, we have this table, temp students. Now, in the next connection, we create this local temp table with the same name. This will obviously allow us to create this. Why? Because these are separate connections, right? One local temp table is specific to its own connection. So but over here, since it's the same repository, it automatically suffixes a number to it to make it unique. So now this table is specific to its connection and that table is specific to its connection. The database, the engine differentiates it by suffixing numbers to it. So now this is the local temporary table. Now let's create a global temporary table. To create a global temporary table, the syntax is same. We add two hash over there and then let's make subject. Let's give it sub ID int sub name varchar 20. So I think there's an issue syntax. This is fine. So if we create over here, see the global temporary table is created here. Now if we once check in the temporary table, we see the temp subject global temporary table over here, but there is no number suffix to it. Now this is why, because a global, as we had discussed earlier, a global temporary table is available throughout all the connections, which means that within that one global, there'll be within one connection, there'll be a global temporary table with one name. There cannot be two global temporary tables with the same name. So that is the reason there's no need to suffix a number to that. Now this global temporary table will obviously be available in the second connection as well. Let's first select here. See, this will be available here. Yep, we have. Let's insert a value into a local table first. Now the insert is also done in the same way, and the syntax is totally same. See, there is one row is over here. We can see a record over here, but there is no record in this local temporary table because this is a separate table in a separate connection. See. Whereas if we insert a record in global temporary table, we have, I think it's subjects over here, and subjects. So let's keep it match. If we we'll execute it, row is inserted, we can see the record here, and this will be available here as well. See, I think now let's summarize it. The difference between a local temporary table and a global temporary table is, a local temporary table is available only in that specific connection in which it was created, whereas a global temporary table is available throughout the connections unless the last connection referencing that global temporary table is closed. All the temporary tables are present in the system databases, TempDB and temporary tables, and that's it. Now I hope I was able to explain you the basic concept of a temporary table. In the next video we'll do some scripting using these concepts. Thank you very much.